In my previous video, we explored the comeback of some of GTA 5 Online's most elusive cars, which are now available for purchase this week for a limited time only. But also this week, however, the spotlight kind of shifts to a series of enticing military-themed as well as Imani tech vehicle discounts, which all present in what I think is an excellent opportunity for both seasoned GTA Online players as well as novices and newbies to enhance their collections in-game. So we're going to be evaluating all the various features of these discounted vehicles that are highlighted this week, from all their performance attributes like speed, handling, braking, acceleration, and more, also to their arsenal and defensive strengths to help you out in deciding if they're essential additions to your collection or not. And so as we get started, if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar games, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So jumping in, first we have 30% off the Mammoth F-160 Raiju for $4,798,500. Now, the Raiju in GTA Online offers a very versatile performance set here. It allows the pilot to switch between vertical and horizontal flight modes, and in horizontal flight, it stands out as the fastest aircraft in the next-gen versions of the game, surpassing even the Pyro in top speed, with speeds reaching up to 187 miles an hour below 250 meters, and then 227 miles an hour above that altitude. Coupled as well with the exceptional acceleration that this jet has, it outpaces most other aircraft in the game, and the Raiju's handling in the air is also superior here, with tight turns and strong rudder control. It can ascend rapidly without losing speed, unlike the Hydra, because if you use that, you'll notice it's quite slow on the ascent. And then in vertical mode, the Raiju excels in pitch and roll compared to the Hydra as well, even allowing for upside down hovering while descending, which is kind of insane here in my opinion. However, it does move slowly in this mode, so just keep that in mind. Transitioning from horizontal to vertical flight takes a few seconds to slow down, and the Raiju's compact size and closely spaced wheels also enable it to land in smaller spaces and on limited surface areas. So if you need to kind of land in the pinch on like a rooftop, say, and you're really good at piloting this thing, you actually can do it. In terms of defense, the Raiju can withstand damage equivalent to other aircraft from the Smuggler's Run update, requiring 3 homing missiles, heavy sniper Mark II explosive rounds, 2 railgun rounds, or a single RPG to destroy it. And its standout feature is the stealth mode as well, allowing it to evade enemy radar detection and reduce the pilot's wanted level to 2 stars when switching it on, or with 3 or more stars if you have that already on your character. However, weapons are disabled during the stealth mode, so you need to keep that in mind, and it also doesn't protect against certain surveillance systems in the game or even lock-on weapons, so that's going to require your own skill to avoid enemy missiles. But also with the Raiju, it's armed with dual explosive cannons. They do have a slower fire rate and reduced damage and a little bit smaller of an explosive radius compared to some other aircraft, but they're still really good. And it also has missile launchers that can fire in homing or non-homing missile modes, with also limited continuous firing due to a short reload time here. And these missiles also have tracking capabilities and a 300-meter lock-on range, and they can travel up to 540 meters, so the range is astounding with these. But now let's move on to 30% off the BF Ramp Buggy. That's for sale for $2,234,400. The Ramp Buggy in GTA distinguishes itself as a superior vehicle in the game with a low-profile design that's tailored for kind of sliding under vehicles, and if you get caught up, you can also launch them off the front of this car into the air, and that's thanks to that reinforced chassis that you get with this car that also kind of enhances its collision resilience too, so that's a nice little bonus. And while the weight impacts its average speed and acceleration, kind of makes it less suited for off-road use due to challenging handling, the Ramp Buggy's durability was improved overall post-Arena War update, and so that allows it to sustain much more damage before breaking down. And notably, where this vehicle also gets its name from, its ramp is deemed a weapon with this car, so that's going to restrict the use of passive mode. And overall, this car offers one of the more unique driving experiences in the game. Its design and function draw inspiration from the Fast and Furious flip car, emphasizing its specialty in creating chaos rather than really engaging in combat. And you'll also see, if you watch a bunch of GTA top 10 videos on YouTube, you will see this car listed in the most fun or unique vehicle videos, and it's absolutely a top 5 for fun purposes in my opinion. But now moving on, we also have number 3, which is 30% off the Bravado Buffalo EVX on sale for just under $1,500,000. Now performance wise, I think this is a really weird vehicle. It has some understeer, and then it starts sliding around. It doesn't really feel all that fast as accelerating. However, we're going to get into this vehicle's strong suits in just a bit, which are separate from performance here. The Bravado Buffalo EVX in GTA is a fully electric vehicle, and it kind of mimics that newer Dodge Charger Daytona SRT, and you also get a simulated engine startup sound, which is kind of cringy in my opinion, but it is what it is. It's all-wheel drive, and unique to this vehicle and other certain Amani Tech vehicles is the ability to install that remote control unit for remote driving, but this is going to exclude you upgrading to that missile lock-on jammer, which I recommend over the remote control unit. Despite lacking bulletproof windows as well, the EVX can endure a significant amount of damage with the 100% armor upgrade, and when you have that equipped, this vehicle is also given armor padding on the sides like other armored vehicles. However, you get a much higher explosive resistance than any other Amani Tech vehicle in the game, resisting 11 RPGs or missiles, 29 heavy sniper Mark II explosive rounds, and more. And this will be halved if your vehicle is unoccupied, but either way you spin it, you can tank an ungodly amount of damage and explosive fire from enemies or other players with this vehicle. Additionally here, it can also be outfitted with that missile lock-on jammer, like I said, to prevent enemy targeting, and then you get slick proximity mines as well for your own defensive measures. And then finally, for number 4, we have 30% off the classy Granger 3600 LX on sale for $1,400,000. Now, this is a robust full-size SUV in this game. It's got a V8, so it's pretty decent at accelerating, but it's still going to lag behind even just the predecessor. So the OG Granger, you'll find this isn't as fast or necessarily as quick, even though it's not super slow, but it's just got a hefty build, and you can also put on some additional modifications here to enhance its capabilities, and I think that's where this vehicle shines here. You get a large frame, and you get a nice soft suspension, so that's going to contribute to a little bit of body roll if you try and take a corner really sharply. Like I said, that sluggish overall performance, but I think at the same time that also makes it very manageable to drive without too much concern for oversteer or understeer. And also, you get a plus here. It has the ability to carry up to 8 passengers, 4 inside and 4 hanging on the doors outside. So that vehicle is going to be ideal for those armed drive-bys and more of those like role-play situations. You get the remote control unit for remote operation. You get the armor plating for increased resistance to explosives, as well as bullet-resistant windows, which are able to withstand 15 rounds for most firearms before they become shattered here. So that's really nice. You also get some slick proximity mines and more. So overall, I think this is a good vehicle, and it's a nice versatile choice for players seeking both protection and firepower in new DLC form. And when it comes to what I recommend you buy, I definitely recommend you buy the F-160 Raiju this week. Definitely buy the Ramp Buggy. And then when it comes to what I consider, or what I recommend you consider buying, definitely check out the Buffalo EVX as well as the Granger 3600 LX. These are both pretty good Amani Tech vehicles, but there are better options, of course, like the Virtue, the Omnis EGT, as well as the Buffalo STX, but you could decide whether you want to spend your money on it or not. And with all that said, that's where we're going to wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Love to know what you think about the discounts on offer this week. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.